experiment. Smell it.
Okay.
It smells good.
That's one of your favorite things to hear, okay. Oh, yeah, it does smell good. What's in there? Cece and Jonah were helping him do a science experiment. Oh, I see some of your Nerf gun darts are in there.
Yeah, that's how I made it heavy, and I added a lot of water and look down on here. A little bit more stuff.
Your tractor down there and
Trash.
oh.
And
Were we seeing what was gonna float?
these are only floating.
The putty floats and the darts float, huh?
Yeah, Evie, I need to get that one out of that.
Yeah, it got stuck in there, didn't it?
Yeah, but it's still touching the water down from there.
That's amazing. And it's pink for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I made it for you.
Thank you very much. How'd you get it pink?
I had some yacht of dish soap and some yacht of water. Then I made it pink.
Oh, that's good. All right, y'all. We're about to make a special treat for Valentine's Day this afternoon. So I was trying to think of what I wanted to make for the kids. I almost decided on those chocolate pudding. Bless you. He does loud sneezes. I almost decided on those chocolate pudding mousse parfait things with the little brownie bites in them. Then I thought about cheesecake, and the kids absolutely love the no-bake cherry cheesecakes that we make. So I'm gonna make some little cherry cheesecake cups. We have softened cream cheese here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 blocks. For if I make just like one pie or one cheesecake, I only use 1 block, but I'm not sure. I have 9 of the little dessert cups, so we'll just go ahead and use 2 blocks. If we have extra, that's fine. Extra is not a problem. The kids will take care of it, especially Jacob. He loves these no-bake cherry cheesecakes. My mama used to make those every year at Christmas time. She would make cherry ones, and it seems like she would do another flavor, maybe strawberry. I thought about trying a swirl technique here with the cherry pie filling, but I'm just gonna go with what I know the kids like. They just like the cherry pie filling on top. But if you wanna try that, you would just put in the cream, like make the cream cheese mixture, the cheesecake mixture, and then put in a little bit of the cherry pie filling. You know what, I'll do it for the last 2 cups. That way we can see how it turns out, if it looks swirly or not. In here with the cream cheese, we like to use regular sugar. You can use powdered sugar instead if you want to. There are some recipes when we're making this cheesecakey-like mixture that we do use powdered sugar, but for these cheesecakes, we like to use just regular sugar. But either way works. So I put in about 3/4 of a cup there since I'm using 2 blocks of cream cheese. We'll go ahead and start creaming this together. Now, I am doing this a little different this time. When we make the cherry cheesecakes in the pie crust, I normally mix this with frozen whipped, well, it's not frozen, thawed whipped topping, like Cool Whip, or I usually get the Great Value brand, but anyway, that's what I use when we put it in the pie. And I would use it today too if I had some, but I don't. What I do have is a lot of heavy whipping cream though, so we're gonna mix our cream cheese and sugar, then we're gonna add in heavy whipping cream, and we're gonna let it whip until it gets to the consistency that we want it. So we'll go ahead and start this up, and I am gonna put a drop of vanilla in here too while it's mixing. We're gonna go with a cup of heavy cream per block of cream cheese, so we're gonna put in 2 cups.
Throw stuff in the sink.
Yeah. Me and Sissy keep walking over to the sink and we're like, oops, nope, can't go there. It's still gonna be a few days before the sink. Titus ended up having to go do some work on his truck because these trucks always wanna show out. He's got some cows to haul pretty far distance later this week, so he has to have that truck going. So he had to pull off working on the countertops and the sink to get that fixed. Here you go, Sissy. She's gonna put in the 2 cups of heavy cream, and we'll start it mixing slow and then speed it up. Oh, and I was gonna tell y'all, if you want your cheesecake mixture to also taste cherry-ish, you can add almond extract instead of vanilla extract, and it'll give it a cherry flavor. While that's mixing, Cece's gonna take these graham crackers and crush them up in the little mini food processor. They're gonna go in the bottom of our little cups here. I've had these in the cabinet for forever. They've probably really been up there for a year, probably the last time I used them for some kind of dessert. All right, I think this is ready. While she's getting those ready, oh, this thing's tricky. It has to be exactly right. There you go. Now what you want to do is just put about probably 1/4 of a cup in the bottom of each one. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I would say not even quite 1/4 cup. See how I left a little bit? It wasn't all the way full. About that much in each one. While she's doing that, I'm going to take our cream cheese mixture, which I can see now we are going to have extra. That's fine. I'm going to put it into a piping bag. Okay, y'all, we were trying that piping thing. That, number one, it was going to take a minute, and number two, I was going to have to refill that piping thing a bunch of times, so we're going with the spoon method. Might not look as pretty. We'll look at these. We'll close our eyes when we eat the other ones. We're going to take our cherry pie filling, and I'm just going to put a little bit of it in here. Just the filling, not the cherries. I think the swirl one worked out pretty good. See, we got some swirl action right there. Now we just put some of our cherry pie filling on the top. These are going to go on a tray and in the refrigerator. Okay, y'all, I got the cheesecakes in the refrigerator. Before I start supper, I wanted to tell y'all about this quilt real quick because I had a lot of questions about it. It's a super cheap one from Walmart, so I'm going to let y'all know after, a couple of months and after I've washed it a few times how good it holds up. So we got the king size. First of all, my bear cover is still fine. I just wanted something with a few brighter colors since it's not spring yet, but it will be soon, so I just wanted to brighten up everything. I actually got quilts for everybody. So normally when we get quilts, we get them from the quilt shop or the Three Bears General Store in Pigeon Forge. They have really good prices on their quilts too, but these were even cheaper than those. That's where I got that bear one from, was the Three Bears General Store, and that's also where I got all the quilts that I got for the boys' beds the last time I got their quilts. But everybody needed some fresh, brighter colored ones. We still keep the other ones. We'll bring those back out when fall and winter time comes back. Anyway, I got these from Walmart's website. Now, they're not sold by, they're not made by Walmart. It's one of those third-party places that just uses Walmart's website. This one and the one that I got for Sissy's bed are from one place, and the ones I got for the boys' beds, I'll pop pictures up of all of them here. Theirs are from a different place. The twin-sized ones for the boys' beds were around $22 or $24, I think, somewhere in that price range. They come with the quilt and 2 shams, which is surprising. Usually a twin set just comes with 1 pillow sham, but they come with 2 pillow shams and the quilt. And then this one and the one for Sissy's bed also comes with the quilt and the 2 shams. Now we got the king size just because we like for ours to hang, way down over the bed. Mine was I think it was $54. Sissy's was 30 something for a full size. So far, I'm loving them. They seem like the same quality as the ones that we got, from the Three Bears General Store. I don't think that the quality is really that much different. I'm going to let y'all know, like I said, I'll wash this a few times and let y'all know in a couple of months how it's still holding up, because sometimes, the threading can start tearing or messing up and all, but so far we're loving them, which we've only had them for a couple of, maybe not even 2 weeks yet, but anyway, they are reversible, all of them, so it's, the same design on each side, but how some stuff will just be plain white or something on the bottom. They are, they all have the design on the back, so you can flip them over if you need to. But yeah, I'll link them down below for y'all. I really love this one and the one that I picked out for Sissy because they look really like grandma's house style. Super pretty. Now Sissy's, I'm sorry, let me show y'all hers real quick. Hers is reversible. Don't mind Biscuit. He's just gigantic and takes up the whole bed. Hers is reversible, but on the back, it's just this, you see this pink square here? I don't know if the camera picks it up good, but it's a pink color. The other side of hers is just the solid pink, which is still really pretty. So if she wanted to flip it over and just have it, pink some days. And it's got the blue trim. It's really pretty. It's like a pale pink with a baby blue. So that's them. Like I said, I'll link them down below. Now the boys, they're more cabin style, which that's, you know, they like that style. They wouldn't want grandma flowers on their bed. So they have the cabin style ones up there, but I'll link them all down below for y'all. Blackstone is back, y'all, ready for action. I came out here and got it cleaned up. I did like a triple clean on it because it's been probably since last summer that we used it. We had to switch out the hose and everything because it had a tear in it. Anyway, it desperately needed to be cleaned. Even though we had the cover on it, this little hole right here, the wind can still blow stuff in, so it was all dusty and dirty and all. So got it all cleaned. I cleaned it really hot, like as hot as it would go, then wiped it dry and put a fresh coat of oil on here. So I'm just letting it soak in this oil now and cool down a little bit before I make the hamburgers on it. I'm about to go start the patties. It's a little bit windy out here, but not too bad. I think I'll be able to, it held heat good enough for me to clean it, so it should be fine while I'm cooking on it. Getting the burgers off. They're ready.